Y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for stopping by. Y'all, it is a crazy day here. The Felons and I are out here grilling up some bacon, and I got to thinking it would be a great time for us to talk to y'all about some new ideas we've been trying for breakfast. So I tell you what, y'all go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you can keep up with the shenanigans. I'm gonna finish cooking this bacon. I'm gonna round up those Felons, they're back there somewhere. We'll meet y'all inside and talk about some breakfast ideas. All right, bacon's done. I've obviously gotten us inside, I've got the Felons inside. They're somewhat settled, but they're underfoot and begging because they think I'm gonna give them a treat. So we're gonna ignore them and get on to talking about breakfast. Now, we're not gonna do our standard like top 10 Weight Watcher friendly breakfast or whatever, because we've done all that. And I'll link those here somewhere where you can go back and look at those. And we'll do those again one day because I feel like we probably need to do like an updated version of that. But y'all know, and you've seen it so many times, that my standard breakfast is fresh fruit with chocolate hummus and overnight oats with a whole bunch of plain non-fat Greek yogurt. So what I've been working on, and I mentioned this last week, is instead of my plain old overnight oats, which my standard sort of concoction or recipe, whatever, used to be 2 tablespoons of overnight oats, but these just standard like old-fashioned oats. So I used to do 2 tablespoons of oats with 1 tablespoon of monk fruit sweetener. I use the Splenda monk fruit sweetener. 2 tablespoons of oats, 1 tablespoon of Splenda, a teaspoon of vanilla, and then just scoop in some yogurt to mix it up like until it was like good and mushy, and then put that in the fridge and just let it sit overnight, and then I would mix that in with my Greek yogurt in the morning. Well, y'all, we are up in our game. So we're still using plain old oats and monk fruit Splenda, of course, because you know I love my Splenda, but we're making a chocolate version of it, and y'all, I've been eating this the past couple of days and it is so good. So our ingredients are, I use the Hershey's, like the plain old Hershey's cocoa that I used in my chocolate hummus, the chocolate baking cocoa, right? Everybody uses the same stuff, but I keep like the big buckets around because I use it in my chocolate hummus and those little 1-point bite-sized brownies that we make. So my bucket of chocolate. So if y'all see this, when I like go to scoop the chocolate out, don't judge me. So that, some vanilla, and I use just a little tiny bit of plain unsweet almond milk. So here's what I do. I'm gonna try to do this in real time. We'll see how it goes. So, instead of 2 tablespoons of oats, I've been eating 3 tablespoons because I've been working out harder and I've been hungry. And 3 tablespoons of oats, 2 tablespoons of oats or 3 tablespoons of oats is only still just 1 point. So here's what I do. I take these little square, like I think they're Ziploc bowls that I have. I got them at like the Walmart or somewhere. And y'all, I cannot explain this. I don't know why, but my par number is 6. So I keep 6 of these in the fridge at all times. So I'll use like a few of them. So like I'll go a couple, 3 days and then I'll make how many ever of them. So I don't like replenish them every day. But so right now I'm down 2. So I have 2 bowls. So I put my 3 tablespoons of oats. Ignore those oats I just spilt on the counter. I put 3 tablespoons of oats in the bowl. Just flinging oats. And then I do, and y'all, this was trial and error. I use 1.5 tablespoons. No, I don't. No, Lord, no, I don't. Delete that. Back that up. I use half a tablespoon. And for some reason, I have an actual half tablespoon measure. But so a tablespoon is 3 teaspoons. So 1.5 teaspoons or 1/2 tablespoon of cocoa. So I scoop that in there. And then two tablespoons of Splenda. And y'all remember my plan on doing this was I thought I have to take the top off the Splenda because the spoon is so big. I thought I was eating too much vanilla because I was putting a whole bunch of vanilla in to flavor my overnight oats. So I was like, that's probably too much vanilla. Let me try something else. Get ready to laugh. Okay, so we have 3 tablespoons of oats, half a tablespoon of cocoa, 2 tablespoons of Splenda. Those are our dry ingredients. And now I take another little bowl and I just put in a good sized dollop, probably, I don't know, 3 or maybe 4 tablespoons, about this much. Can y'all see? That's gross. I'm sorry, but can y'all see that? About that much of the plain Greek yogurt just in the bowl. And then I pour in, here, let me move this. And then I pour in probably about a teaspoon of vanilla. That's the laughing part because we're trying to get away from using vanilla and we're still using vanilla. You could not use vanilla in this. I might try it again without the vanilla, but I like it with the vanilla. And then I put in just a splash, probably about a tablespoon of the Silk almond milk. Stir it up. And now I dump in about 1/3 of my dry ingredients. Just kind of mush it up together. You can see with this being such like a science project, like a process, you can imagine this was some trial and error. The first time I did it, remember, I think it was last week, I said I was trying to figure out some kind of way to make my overnight oats with chocolate, and that I had tried one and it was not good and we weren't going to talk about it. Well, now that I have a good one, I can talk about that one. I used a tablespoon, full-on tablespoon of chocolate, of like the cocoa. Lord have mercy, y'all. It was like a big old clump of concrete. So that's why I thought to add the almond milk to loosen it up a little bit. And it just, you know what, I can show you, hang on. Let's finish this. Let's do one thing at a time, shall we? So I'm just gonna mix in my dry ingredients, and you can see it's kind of mushy. And I'm not gonna do that other one in real time because it would go just like this one. So that's it. So now I take this and I just scoop it into my little square bowl. I know y'all are holding your breath like that's not all gonna fit. Oh, ye have little faith. Just watch. Put the top on, refrigerate overnight, and here's how it comes out. Now, I will take this, and you can see it's very creamy now, and the oats, I'm not going to scoop that out, but the oats have absorbed all of that stuff. And so now, in the morning, I'll just scoop that into my bowl of Greek yogurt, and I still use the fruit. As a matter of fact, I will just show you right now because I need to do some of that too. Because of course, if I'm down 2 yogurts, I'm down 2 fruits. So I just do blueberries and cherry berry blend, which I always want to call cherry berry blast. So if I ever say cherry berry blast, that's not what I mean. I mean cherry berry blend. Scoop some cherry blend into a bowl. Scoop some blueberries into a bowl, and then I just let that, look at this mess I've made on my counter, y'all. Mess. Let that sit. I let it sit out on the counter and thaw for a bit and then stick it in the fridge. And then in the morning, I do my Greek yogurt with my overnight oats that we just made together. And then mix that up good and then throw the cherry berry blend and blueberries into it. So filling. And y'all, I know I look little, but I eat, those of you that have been watching me for a little minute are like, oh no, she eats a lot. I eat a lot. And I've been thinking about it. I think my food consumption during the day looks kind of like this. Like I eat a super whole lot in the morning, and then I eat I eat a normal sized people lunch, but like a kind of like substantial lunch. And then come dinner time, I'm like, I'm just tired. I want to read books and go to bed. So I don't eat as much at dinner, but I still think during the day I eat a lot, and I eat a ton of protein. We've definitely talked about this before. I eat north of 80 grams of protein, probably closer to 90 grams of protein a day now because of how much I work out. So that's that. That is step number one in our new things that we're making for breakfast. So I tell you what, let me clean this up. As per usual, I need to do a workout. Tunde and I need to do our wrapping up the week workout. So let me do that, because obviously I'm not going to taste this Greek yogurt in front of y'all, but the next things we're going to make, I'm going to taste in front of you. We're going to do a taste test. So let me do this, and y'all look, did I show y'all the fancy earrings that the furry felons and the intern bought me for Mother's Day? I have to go take these off so I can work out so I don't rip my ears out. And I know y'all are, those of you who are actually fancy are probably looking at me like, Danielle, those aren't fancy. Look, this is me normally. These are my normal earrings. For me, those are fancy, and I love them. And the felons and the intern gave them to me, so I'm so afraid I'm going to lose them. So I'm going to go take them out and do my workout and then put them back in. I don't know why I felt I need to share that, but I'm going to do that, work out, put my earrings back in, and then I'll come back, and we're going to make some more new things that we can have for breakfast, all right? So y'all sit tight, and I'll be back.
You say I make you nervous, a tragedy, I'm a beautiful disaster, a reckoning, you wonder how I got this way. You think I'm someone to be saved, someone to clean up and tame. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh. You think I would look pretty on your arm once you cover up my bruises and battle scars, but it always ends the same. Can't bear the things I've had to face, got you crying on your knees in pain. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh, you break your back to make me feel again.
Y'all, so I finished my workout, blah, 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 all exhausted, killed myself, whatever. Well, the intern came home and he brought home my Aldi order, which is over there in the corner. It's all piled up. It's just like 15 pounds of vegetables or fruits. And there's a dog down here just grunting because he wants some snacks. But anyway, so the intern was bugging me because I bought like 5 pounds of apples, because I'm like searching for some alternatives to Honeycrisp apples, because sometimes I can't find Honeycrisps. So I bought a bunch of different kinds of apples. So he's like, maybe you need to lay off on the apples a little bit. It's like, all right, maybe you're not wrong. And then he was like, so what's up? Are you channeling your inner Jersey girl today or something? I was like, what are you talking about? Thinking that he was making fun of my JWoww Snooki earrings that he picked out. He's like, what's up with the muscle shirt? I was like, dude, this is a classic cap sleeve t-shirt. He's like, I don't know nothing about no cap sleeves, but I know a muscle shirt when I'd see one, and you're wearing a muscle shirt, my girl. So apparently I'm wearing a muscle shirt. Y'all, welcome to the gun show. But anyway, and no, I'm not going to go change. I'm going to finish this video wearing my muscle shirt. So let's get into this and let's make some things. So the overnight oats are in the fridge for overnight, but I'm going to make some things to eat now because I'm hungry. And I've got 2 more things I want to do today. I want to make, are y'all are kind of wacky jawed. I want to make one more of our sort of make like things that we usually make, but I want to add some stuff to it, and then I want to make something new. So my things that we usually make, but that I want to kind of gussy up a bit, I want to make some of our egg muffins, but I want to make them a bit bulkier than we usually do. And this is where the bacon comes in. And y'all, I had to fight the intern off to keep him off our bacon. So I'm going to actually put bacon in one of these. Maybe I'll just put a whole, that's a lot of bacon. We know this. One slice of bacon is 1 point, and one slice of turkey bacon is 1 point. I think turkey bacon is always 1 point, like no matter how many turkey bacons you eat. And regular like pig bacon, after I think 3, it's either 2 or 3, they go up more. Like it's no longer like 1 point per slab, but y'all don't be eating that much bacon. That's not good for you anyway. So I'll put bacon in one. I'm gonna try, I heated up some broccoli. So I'm gonna try, I don't know, maybe it's gross, maybe it's not. That's too much broccoli. I'm gonna try broccoli in one. Let's do, we got our ground turkey, and y'all, this is a lot of ground turkey, but I'm gonna make something else too. So we'll try some ground turkey in one. And of course we have our fat-free cheddar cheese. So I'm gonna put cheddar cheese in all of these. Ooh, you know what let's do? Let's do a combo of, this might be really gross, I don't know. I'm gonna try it. Broccoli. I was gonna try these, I was gonna try to make them in my, I don't know if y'all can see it over there in the sink, but I have that little, the like 1 bite mini muffin. I keep calling it a tin even though it's silicone, little like mini muffin silicone maker thing. But the stuff that I'm putting in, there's like, the little like 1 bite muffins are like this big, so I wouldn't have been able to fit anything in the thing. So I think if you're just doing like egg and cheese or something, then you can do the little mini muffins. I'm gonna do one that's just cheese. I don't know why. But yeah, if you're doing just, like if you're not putting anything in it, I think you can do the little mini ones. But, or maybe like if you do just like 1 little bite of turkey or 1 little bite of bacon. We ain't playing like that today, y'all. I'm hungry. So I'm gonna make big, like beefy egg muffins. So I have whipped up some egg, and I am just gonna scoop it in here. Y'all, I completely missed one of these. Look, I left this one blank. So I'm gonna just take it out. I'm gonna stick these in a 350-degree oven and just let them bake. And they take a while, y'all. This is gonna be like north of 20 minutes, probably closer to 25 minutes. So I'm gonna stick them in there and just let them bake. So let me put them in the oven and I'll be back. All right, now for our new experiment. Y'all, I keep talking about making breakfast burritos. We gonna make some breakfast burritos. Now, I have never done this before. I have never tried this. I don't know that I've ever even eaten a breakfast burrito, so I'm just gonna make this up as I go along. And I have these, we've talked about these before. I'm sure I've hauled these with y'all. These spinach herb mission tortillas. These are 2 points for like a big old tort. So I'm gonna use one of these because they look breakfasty to me. Here's what I'm gonna do. I have the tort, and I have the turkey that I put in the egg thing. It's just 99% lean ground turkey that I browned with some marjoram, some rosemary, and some thyme, like just regular kind of, I don't know, breakfasty sounding herbs. I didn't use my regular, like what I normally put in my turkey. So that's that. I have some plain black beans, which are literally the least me thing on the face of the earth. I didn't put any kind of seasoning in them, no nothing. Because I figured this is like breakfast stuff. So even though it's not breakfast time right now, I feel like in the morning you're not gonna want like seasoned, spiced up black beans in your burrito. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, maybe it's gonna be awful. We're gonna find out. So anyway, I have turkey, I have black beans, and then I scrambled some eggs, plain old scrambled eggs. So I'm gonna put those together in this thing with some salsa and some cheese. Y'all already saw the cheese. So let's get on this thing. You know what? I think I'm gonna heat up the torte first. So let me do that. And I'm gonna heat up these beans. Ooh, you know what I'm gonna do? Hang on. Mixed up a little sauce with some salsa and Greek yogurt, and I'm gonna put that on the bottom. I really want to put some hot sauce in that, but I'm not going to. Oh, let me put this over here so y'all can see what I'm doing. All right, there's that. Now let's do eggs. Put on some scrambled eggs. Some turkey. This is already too full. Some beans. Ooh, those beans are hot, hot. Some cheese. You know what, dang it, I was gonna make one without the meat and try it with just the eggs and cheese and salsa stuff and then add the meat, but that's all right, that's okay. We're seriously making this up as we go along. All right. You saw I hesitated for a second putting all that sauce on there because it's gonna make my face leak, but all right, let's see. So I'm gonna roll this up. This is way too full. So full. You know what? I'm gonna make it a taco. You're like halfway rolled up. All right. First lesson, don't overfill your burrito. Tasty, but not too tasty, but y'all, we're thinking breakfast, right? So first thing, like, I don't eat breakfast first thing in the morning, but for normal folks that eat breakfast first thing in the morning, you don't want like a big old face full of garlic and herbs and all the things. This is all the protein, right? Eggs, turkey, beans, all the protein. For this whole thing, 2 points. I'm gonna eat some more, hang on, because I didn't really get into the thing. You know what, why? What is it about hanging out with y'all that makes me make bad choices? I'm gonna add some, I really want to put some hot sauce on it. I'm gonna add some salsa to it. Give it a little more zing. All right, here we go. It's gonna be a big bite. Plain black beans are very, very bland. Very, very bland. I think if I were to put black beans in this thing again, I would add something to the black beans because I can't with plain black beans. But they're bulking it up nicely and they're a great source of protein. Y'all, this is tasty. You can add peppers to it. I was gonna make peppers too and I forgot. I just saw them in the fridge and was like, oh, I meant to put those in there. Forgot. But yeah, this is really nice. I just realized I'm like in between two cameras. Y'all can't see it at all. But we have beans, eggs, my fake turkey. You know, you could use turkey sausage. I never buy that stuff because it's not all, I mean, it's leaner than, obviously leaner than regular sausage, but it's not 99% lean turkey. So I just get my 99% lean turkey and just add seasoning to it. But yeah, it's really nice. I think I do like the sauce stuff on the bottom. I might even add more of that because it's a little bit dry. And of course that sauce stuff is 0 points. So this is really good. And you can make them, leave your sauce out, make them, roll them up in like saran wrap or something, put them in Ziploc bags, freeze them, and then thaw them, nuke them, and then put your sauce on them once you have them like heated up, ready to go to eat. So you can make them ahead of time and then just thaw them out and nuke them when you're ready to eat them. So these might be good to keep in the freezer for mornings when you're busy and either don't have time to or just don't feel like making anything for breakfast. So that's good, y'all. I've made a huge mess here. So let me clean this up, and then as soon as the Egg Muffins are done, we will give those a taster. Y'all, look at how, I don't know why I turned those the wrong way. Look at how lovely these look. Now, I could have let them go just a little bit longer, but I didn't want to burn them. I didn't want to dry out the eggs. So let's get into these. Not exactly sure at all the best approach to take here, so I think I'm just going to jump straight in. So let me slide that whole thing over, and then we will do this. Oh, fumble. How cute that looks. Y'all, these are dense. Maybe because I put all that stuff in them. But, oh, that's nice. Hang on, let me grab the Felons. All right, so this is obviously the bacon and cheese one. Let me hold it up here where y'all can see it. I think maybe I'm going to take one bite of each one of these. Except I might not try the egg and cheese one because it's egg and cheese. Does anything smell better than hot bacon? Oh. Holy cow, y'all. Oh my word, that is so good. And you can see, let me hold it up here. You can see, I'm trying to get it. You can see how much stuff is in it, but it's still like the egg. I'd whipped the eggs up. I have this just like handheld egg whip. I'm not gonna do that and whip water all over the place because I washed it. But this like handheld egg whipper thing, and I love this. So I used that and just whipped the tar out of the eggs, and they're just so light and fluffy, even though it's all full of stuff. So there's that one. Let's try the broccoli. This might be gross because it's although, you know what? Isn't broccoli quiche a thing? Like quiche Lorraine, doesn't that have broccoli? I don't know, I'm making things up. I'm saying words I don't really know. Let's try this one. Look how pretty that is. The colors are very nice. I can already tell this one's a little bland, but I used that frozen broccoli, so I probably maybe could have put some seasoning on it, but you live and learn. It's hot, but oh yeah, that's nice. It's really not bland at all. Just throw a little salt on it. Very nice. Oh, turkey. I was like, what else did we do? We did turkey. We've done this before. I don't know if we did turkey and cheese before or not. I'm getting full, y'all. This is so filling. I'm hungry. I'm gonna make big things to eat. Yeah. I was hungry. That's hot. It's tasty. You can really taste the can really taste the seasoning from the turkey in that one. What's this other one? Didn't I do something weird in this other one? Oh, this is going to be weird. This is turkey, turkey and broccoli and cheese. You know what? Okay, these are nice. I like them. I know that they hold up well in the fridge because I only made, well, I meant to make 6. I only made 5. But typically I will do a whole dozen of these and then stick them in the fridge or freeze a bunch of them and then thaw them and microwave them when I'm ready to eat them. I know they hold up well for that. And y'all saw how cute they were when they came out of the oven. These would be cute if you're doing like a breakfast thing. And you don't have to do, like you can do more like richer things in them, right? You don't have to do like light stuff. Although I think these are tasty. I think they would be perfectly fine to serve to guests, even guests who aren't health conscious. If you're more concerned about your health, your guests' health than they are. This one might be weird. Did I already say that? It's really not. They all just need salt. I didn't put anything in the eggs, but a little bit of buttermilk to whip it up nice. So yeah, they all just need salt. But those are good, y'all. So the new chocolate overnight oats concoction, y'all trust me, that one's a winner. That breakfast burrito thing, that was really good. And you can put like all kinds of different stuff in there. If you want to add things to give yourself a little like variety in the morning, or you can do just maybe scrambled eggs and cheese and some kind of meat in a burrito. If you want something just like bland and plain for breakfast, if you're not a big like lot of stuff in the morning kind of person, there are lots of options there. And y'all, we know what we can do with these egg muffins. They're a great source of protein. They're very filling, they're super easy, and they're easy to store so that you can just grab them and go if you're in a hurry in the morning. So y'all, those are my new breakfast ideas. Let me know what you think, and let me know what you've been eating for breakfast. Let us know in the comments. Y'all, thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you made it all the way through the gun show, we are definitely friends. So go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you can keep up with the shenanigans. I upload food and fitness videos at the beginning of every week with some book videos sprinkled in between. See you on the next one.